In this lesson, we're taking a look at creating blog articles inside the BigCommerce forums. Blog articles are a great way to inform your visitors and capture new shoppers. The BigCommerce blog feature is simple, but it's also powerful and useful for a wide variety of users. If your theme includes a blog, then you can use the forum to publish articles and the page builder to design those blog pages. And depending on the theme that you're using, you can create dynamic blogs or high content vlogs using the page builder and custom widgets. So let's take a look at creating your first blog article and go over some tips for managing your blog. First of all, know your audience. Who are you promoting to? The age, demographic, and usability of your audience will determine the messages that resonate with them. And keep it simple. Fancy blogs are often slow and confusing for people with little time. What should you publish in your blog? You should publish your sales, promotions, and information that keep your visitors up to date. That's kind of like where you should start. Additionally, providing tutorials, information that only you have access to, or specialty information designed specifically for your audience. You can use tools like ChatGPT to create content ideas as well as outline and even create content for you. However, there should always be a person in the middle editing, revising, and optimizing that content so that it has your particular voice, your particular style, and provides clear and confident information from a reliable source for your audience to consume. Now, we touched on a few of the features in the blog articles, but you can also select a publication date and an author, making the blog articles a little bit different from how the website pages are designed and developed. Additionally, each blog has a thumbnail image and a custom URL, which you can create. The What You See Is What You Get editor has a source code option so that you can copy and paste source code into your blog articles to create dynamic elements, stylized images, or a whole abundance of anything else. Let's take a look at creating our first blog article. So we're going to go back to Storefront and down to Blog in the left-hand menu. You'll see that we get our list of published and draft articles, as well as we can toggle the visibility to see which ones are visible and which ones aren't. Let's go and view our drafts. Draft articles for your blog are a great way to organize your ideas to start on something without publishing it to the site. So as we create content for our site, drafts are a great place to collaborate on work that we might be working on with other people. Let's go to the plus button on the top left-hand side and add a blog article. You'll notice that our content form is fairly simple. We have the content area as well as some SEO options. Let's add our second blog article, and that will be upcoming. And we can add the body of our content with the text editor. You'll notice that the text editor, or What You See Is What You Get editor, is slightly different in each of the different components, whether it's a web page, a product, or a blog post. The What You See, What You Get editor is slightly different because some of those features aren't supported across the different templates. So let's go in and see what we want to type in here. We can create a list. So we could say our upcoming promotions include great deals all year around. Check out our upcoming events and specials. And now we can create a list by simply using the list feature over here. And we could say January, February, we have 10% off all gardening equipment. And we could say March to June, 20% off all t-shirts. And maybe we want to highlight this, so we'll make it bold. And maybe we want to add a column separator after this. And we have specials for new and existing customers going on now. So we can also add images using the image, insert video, insert links, and insert table, similar to the other what you see is what you get editors. And additionally, we have the source code editor, which we can toggle so we can copy and paste in source code. The thing that separates the blog post content from the web page's content is the author and publication date. So let's go set an author. We can also add tags to make it easy to find or for additional categorization within the blog itself. And we'll see that when we go on our blog page. Let's add a tag for promotions, and we can add a small summary image. Now, our post URL, or the URL which our blog article will appear, can be customized. If you change this after we publish it, you'll have to redirect the old URL so that you don't have a missing link. Optionally, you can add a meta description. We'll just add one I've added before, but this is where you can customize it for SEO purposes. Let's go ahead and publish our blog article. All right, now we have our blog. Let's go look at our store. We'll see in our top level menu that we have blog at the end. Let's go ahead and click there and see our brand new blog article with our thumbnail picture that's already up there. You'll see that we have the upcoming promotions for New Year title, and both the blog image and the blog title are clickable. We have the posted by section and the posted on date, as well as the quick summary of 3 lines. If we go into read more or click any of the other links, we come into the rest of our article, but you can see how our HTML formatting played out. We have our nice little list and our bold and our little underline and our message underneath. Now we also have our category tags, which allows us to find blog articles by tags as well as within the blog list. So if we go to promotions, we have taxonomy at the top, which shows us a categorization of blog and promotions. Now tags are a different way of doing categorization. Unlike the product categories, which have each of their own category page layouts, including custom information and custom images that can be applied to them, each of the blog's taxonomies is somewhat more flexible. It's only a categorization within the blog. So there's no subcategories, there's no other types of categorization elements such as category images or descriptions that need to be applied to tags. So categories differ from tags, but the usability on the front end is very similar. That's all it takes to getting started with your blog. In our next video, we'll look at adding the social media links to your website for supported themes.